Konnichiwa, it's Yumi here. Today we're going to do part 16 for the walkthrough of Nancy Drew Ghost of Thornton Hall. The last time we were here, we finally opened the crypt after 20 years. And we also found that Harper is in here. And I was debating on whether I should tell Clara and Wade that she's in here. But she's gone now apparently. And I swear I just saw this move. This is a casket of some sort. And apparently it's locked, but I don't think I have anything to unlock it.
Something is missing.
Okay, so obviously this is a puzzle, but we don't have everything we need to solve the puzzle for this, so we'll just come back to this later.
That looks important.
Okay, so this looks like the drawing that we found on one of the columns at the estate. So maybe that's what we need to open the casket, but I'll get to that in just a second.
Violent outburst?
Okay, the cause to fire. A dreary cloud descended over Main Street yesterday afternoon as services for Charlotte Thornton brought the downtown area to a complete standstill. A large group of mourners braved the pouring rain for a chance to pay their final respects to Miss Thornton before the private interment on the Thornton family's island estate. A beloved and charismatic member of the influential Thornton clan, Charlotte was fatally injured during a fire on the Thornton estate. It have been throughout town, but none were as spectacular as what occurred during Charlotte's funeral service. Harper Thornton's sister to the deceased was carried out of the service by local police following a violent outburst. Witnesses allege Harper Thornton grew agitated during the services, causing thousands of dollars of damage and a few minor injuries. No witnesses are willing to comment to record, and Harper was later released without charges to the care of her family. It's understandable but unfortunate, said Chatham County Police Representative Ellison May. The young woman seemed concerned that justice hadn't been served in the case of her sister, and we do understand how upsetting that can be. Despite Miss Thornton's assertions, there is currently no evidence that what transpired that fateful night was anything more than an accident. We found no compelling evidence that would warrant further investigation, May continued. If that ever changes, we will, of course, investigate. So apparently Harper had a violent outburst at Charlotte's funeral and caused thousands of dollars of damage and minor injuries. So and this says a shakeup at Thornton Industries. With the future uncertain at Thornton, a palpable nervousness has permeated most discussions at Wally's Waffle Window. For as long as anyone can remember, Thornton Industrial Group has been the backbone of the Chatham County shoreline. Now without an apparent heir to sit at the head of the board of directors, many are worried about the future of one of the largest employers in the region. There is hope that the Thornton family will resolve this quickly and without impacting the thousands of local jobs on the line, but it remains to be seen. And this is I think this is like random news. With the recent fall of the Berlin Wall, we decided to head to the street to see how our town is reacting to our monumental change. Our reporters fanned out across town with one simple question: how do you feel about the fall of the Berlin Wall? Oh, okay. So this is 1989. This is an old newspaper. So, Maggie Redfield, 23, accountant. I have family in the area. Well, they're in France, but blah blah blah. Okay. So apparently, with no heir to the Thornton estate or whatever, or the business, employees are worried that they're going to lose their jobs in the future of the company. So that's that, and I think that's where Harper was, but we're not going to go in there. And this is obviously a dead rose, and I think it has something to do with our flower note. It says, a flower is a joy when it thrives, a burden when death arrives. Gather your dried petals where immortality resides. Place a flower where she stands before the stone turns to dust. She will tell you what she can, away and back to earn her trust. So, gather your dried petals where immortality resides. I think this is the cemetery, and I think this might be where the statue is. Before the stone turns to dust, she will tell you what she can, away and back to earn her trust. So I think we have to put this flower, or this dead rose, near the statue and like leave and then come back or something. So now we have the flower, and let's just go over the things in our inventory. We have the scavenger hunt list, which we did. We have a spade that we used to dig up there's some dirt behind that secret door. We have the ghost or EMF reader. We have a coded note that we found underneath the floorboard in the parlor. And we have the family tree. We have some random tiles that we found in, I think, near the wine cellar. We have Wade's note that Charlotte wrote, I think, and this is related to the fountain, and when we get done here we'll go back to the fountain and figure that puzzle out. This is a key card. This is the camera we found behind the secret door. This is the flower note. This is the snake sketch we found, or that we drew, from the column on the estate. This is the reel we found when we found a passage from where the marker is and at the entrance of the estate. This is the bird sketch we just found, and this is the rose we just found here. So that's our inventory, and we have to figure out what's inside the buried box, find a way to unlock the door in the tunnels, find the window mentioned in the recording of Jesselyn and Addison, find a way to use the bird design, figure out how to open the coffins in the crypt, explore the crypt, find a way to watch the movie on the old reel of film you found, open the odd tiled panel on the fountain.
Can't check that off
Still
yet.
have to do that. Find a way to use the snake design, follow the instructions on the flower note, find Jesselyn, find a way to enter the room at the end of the hall, find the ruins where Charlotte died, and find a way into the crypt, which we did. So that's the task list.
If I can match the colors on the sides of each piece, I should be able to get this back in order.
So match the colors on the sides of each piece. So obviously this is supposed to be here. 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 So it's like, I think all of the ones with the like designs on them, I think they're supposed to stay there. So we have to match the colors on the side. So like for example, this would probably need to be red over here, and this would probably need to be orange. The only other places you can move these big ones are to the other two big ones. This one can't be moved. And this is obviously a window of some sort, and it looks like it looks like it's like outside or something, like looking outside. So now let's put an orange one there. Let's see. Orange. Okay, that seems like that goes there. Okay, this orange will be over here, I think. because we can't move this, so obviously a big one has to go here, and so it's orange. So now it seems like this one is okay here because it's blue here. Now we need red and green. So let's see, or green and red. Alright, so gotta love that suspenseful music. Okay, so this needs to, if this is here, if this is right, then this needs to be green and red. Okay. Now, okay, this needs to be blue and blue. Blue and blue. This needs to be blue and red. This needs to be green. I'm not sure if that goes there, but oh, I think we're getting close to solving this. Okay. This needs to be red and green. No. I feel like I'm right there, but I'm missing something. Okay, this has to go somewhere. Let's see. Yellow and red and yellow. Okay, it's time to focus. Alright, so these have to stay here. This needs to be... This seems like it's right. This needs to be... This seems like it's right. This needs to be blue and blue. Green and red. I think we're almost there. Just a few more letters. Alright. This needs to be green. This needs to be purple and purple. It seems like these are right. This is supposed to be here, but then I'm like missing a blue one. Maybe a letter is supposed to go here. Letter here, letter here, letter here. Okay, blue, blue, green, orange, red, purple, yellow. This needs to be red. Okay, I feel like one is out of place. This needs to be blue and... This needs to be blue and purple. This needs to be purple and purple. Alright, this is wrong.
Beauregard.
Finally. Okay, so this is Beauregard, and Beauregard is that mean guy that Wade told us about in the beginning of the game. Beauregard. So we have to figure out the importance of the name Beauregard. I honestly don't know when I started recording this, but I know we've been working on this for like 15 years. So, and I know where Beauregard's grave is. So, but before we do that, I'm going to look at the casket that that we saw earlier. Can't remember which one it was. Okay. So this is the drawing that we found, and I think you have to put these over here. So maybe this goes there, and this goes here. And this goes here. This goes here. I wish it would have taken me like this short amount of time to do the last puzzle. Oh my. This are a set of numbers, and it looks a lot like the numbers that were on the fountain. This person is obviously dead. Okay, so we managed to open one casket, and this one, on the last one, it looked like a bird, and this one is some sort of, I guess it's like a star.
Something is missing.
But we don't have that sketch yet, so we'll just come back to this later. And I'm gonna go ahead and do what the flower note said, and put the flower at the statue. Okay, the note says, A flower is a joy when it thrives, a burden when death arrives. Gather your dried petals where immortality resides. Place a flower where she stands before the stone turns to dust. She will tell you what she can, away and back to earn her trust. So I'm gonna put the rose here. Okay. And let's see. It says away and back. We might have to be gone for longer than 2 seconds, but okay. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end this as part 16 for the walkthrough of Nancy Drew Ghost of Thornton Hall. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys here very soon for part 17. Until then, domo arigato gozaimashita!